Hello, I am Afiqah from the IB5A. Did you know Frito-Lay's brands exceed $1 billion in sales? People wonder how this company can achieve a massive number of sales just by selling potato chips. In this video, we will discuss on solutions for sustainable processes and strategies for effective global chain management of Frito-Lay. To achieve goals and efficient management, a company is needed to have a good production strategy. So does Frito-Lay. After further research, I can conclude there are two production strategies that have been used by Frito-Lay. It was both mass production and flexible manufacturing. Mass production focused on long-term forecast, a push strategy based on stable demand assumption. A push strategy means the product are produced based on forecast demand and pushed to the customer. This strategy focuses on cost reduction, efficiency, and big-scale production. In the video of CNN Business entitled How Frito-Lay Makes Potato Chips, it was stated by the staff of Frito-Lay in North America that they make about 150 million pounds a year from many potato chip series, such as Fritos, Doritos, and more. It was also stated that they use potatoes as their main product, about 1,500 pounds in an hour, where it produces several thousand pounds a week. This has enabled Frito-Lay to reduce their costs, produce their product on a big scale, and improve efficiency such as water usage, electricity usage, oil usage by making a large amount of product in a month.
It takes about 4 pounds of potatoes to make a pound of finished potato chips. So we actually use a lot of potatoes. After we bring them into the plant, they go through a peeling process. We have several inspection systems that can pull bad potatoes out of the process. They go through those inspection systems, and then they get sliced into individual chips. It drops into a washing system.
From the water standpoint, here at Killingley, we are presently just on the potato chip lines. We have saved about 14 million gallons per year, and altogether about 21 million gallons of water per year.
After the product goes through that washing system, it goes directly into the fryer. It gets fried in hot oil. We can make up to about 7,000 pounds an hour per line, and we have 2 of those lines.
The extraordinary thing is that we don't use biofuels like oil to run our boilers. We're using only the cogeneration boiler. Essentially what we use is natural gas with a turbine, so that provides us with all the heat that we need to actually create the steam, which is eco-friendly. We are off the grid on electricity. We produce all the electricity that we can use here at the plant.
The product comes out of the fryer, and then it goes through another vision system. It passes through that vision system. That vision system removes any defects, underfried, overfried product.
We want to be a zero balance waste to our local community. So we take all the waste we generate and we send it to our farms for feed.
Product comes out of that vision system. It goes into either salted product or seasoned product. We actually use all natural seasonings now. All of that product then goes through a conveyor system and goes out into the packaging.
Also, any of the bags, any film that we generate, we use it in our program, the SteriCycle program, where we generate product like handbags and so forth. From impact into the environment, that translates to about 65 million tons of CO2 that we're no longer putting up in the system. Also equivalent to about 7,000 houses being off the electrical grid for 1 year. So it's a great things we're doing for the local community as well as for the environment as a whole.
Next is a flexible manufacturing. It is a change in the business environment during the 1990s, as it brought more challenge, such as shorter life cycle, faster competitors, and sophisticated customer to the manufacturer, and demand for faster reaction and better production strategies. It also focuses on reactive capability, where it describes the capability of the production to respond effectively to the challenges of production. For example, a type of reactive capability is machine flexibility. In this strategy, machines and equipment have general purposes, and the personnel was cross-trained to be able to produce more than one product. It is also to be able to support different transformation processes, and small batch of different products can be produced more cost effectively. Frito-Lay has always used big machines to produce potato chips, such as peeler machine, usage of inspection system, slicer machines, washing system, fryer machines, trotters, vision systems, and more. These reactive machines have helped to improve management efficiency and quality control, reducing costs and able to help the environment by reducing waste. Frito-Lay also use production metrics, so they were able to continuously monitor production performance so that they were able to improve production. There are three production metrics that can be identified, which are total cost, total cycle time, and quality. So how are these metrics are able to improve the overall performance of Frito-Lay? Total cost is a measurement based on the amount of money a company spends on its manufacturing operation, or how much it costs in total to produce the goods that will be sold to the customer. As for Frito-Lay, they make a large scale of products to reduce their costs, such as reducing work labor, improving manufacturing, warehousing, and distribution management, usage of newest technology equipment, and many more. Total cycle time is the time it takes to bring a task or process from start to finish. By reducing the cycle time, it can give the companies which Frito-Lay embodies in their own management, such as faster time to market, where they transfer the finished product to accessible stores for their consumers, such as convenience stores, grocery stores, and more. This can cover demands where the major consumers are located, as it is easy to be obtained. Quality as the production metrics is to measure the excellence of a product and its feature. They measure the goodness inherent in the product, apart from how the product was developed. Frito-Lay also has used this metric by following the American Institute of Baking (AIB) standards and conducting an unannounced visits to their plant. They also have produced a good management strategy by establishing processes and metrics and cross-train their workers. This shows that Frito-Lay has made the quality of the product a priority from inception to delivery. A company needs to be outsourced in business. However, it is a very complex topic to properly to be used in business. To understand this, a manager will be needed to understand the company's context and actual needs. First, let's identify outsourcing. The definition of outsourcing is the business practice of hiring a party outside a company to perform services or create goods that were traditionally performed in-house by the company's own employees. Usually, this method is used by companies as a cost-cutting measure. As for Frito-Lay, there are three examples of logistic function production they can use for their company for outsourcing, which are transportation, inventory management, and order processing. Transportation focuses on planning, optimizing, and executing the uses of vehicles to move goods between warehouses, retail location, and customers. It can be multimodal, which can be included ocean, air, rail, and road. Some of the production activity Frito-Lay need to be outsourced in terms of transportation are shipping, forwarding, and load tendering. Using an outsourced shipping provider can deliver products to customers more quickly. This can meet current customers' demand and facilitate gaining new customers and reaching far-off markets. Inventory management also can be outsourced by Frito-Lay. As for the definition, inventory management helps companies identify which and how much stocks to order at what time. It is important due to be able limiting the risk of stockouts and inaccurate records. It is also able to save money by understanding stock trends, improve cash flow by using proper inventory management, and satisfy customers by ensuring the items are immediate. As for load tendering, it allows a shipper or a broker to offer cargo to multiple carriers to secure the best rates available. Frito-Lay can use this outsource plan if they receive orders from overseas. Now, let us discuss the supply chain strategies that were implemented in Frito-Lay. There are two supply chain strategies, which are time-based strategies and technology-based strategies. Time-based strategies are strategies that are focused on minimizing the time that is needed to accomplish a given task. It was stated that the less time that is needed in each time-based strategy, the more competitive the firm becomes. By using this, Frito-Lay can reduce costs where they are able to use less labor power to produce more goods in fewer times with lower costs. This is also able to lead Frito-Lay to be a company that is time-based competitive advantages. Lastly, technology-based strategies also were implemented by Frito-Lay company. Technology-based strategy is the creation of an overall business plan which consists of principle, objective, and tactics for using technology to achieve organizational objective. Technology-based strategy can boost organizational productivity, enhance collaboration, set long-term goals and objectives, and improve security. Frito-Lay has put its IT and corporate strategy as their methods of supply chain strategies by attaining high efficiency of business to fit the current and future requirement of a business. This has proven that the systems are dynamic and should be developed and reviewed with time. However, this strategy needed to be supported by the high management, as they should be at the forefront as well as actively involved and collaborated with in the implementation and monitoring of either of the systems. Thank you.